Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Real Madrid.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Bale. And on to Zambrotta. Bellingham. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Son. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Ødegaard. Oh, that's fine defensive play. Musiala. Bale. Frank Rijkaard. It's with Ødegaard. Anthony. Intercepted effortlessly. Franck Ribéry. Owen with it. Owen. And handshake with the clearance. Can he get them in front? And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Not really the ideal clearance. Owen. Well read to ease the pressure. Martin Ødegaard. And on to Zambrotta. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Emmanuel Petit. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. PSG have decided to make a double substitution. Heung-min Son. Clears it away. Jamal Musiala. Rijkaard. Martin Ødegaard. Ginola. Son. Well, a textbook interception. Musiala. And on to Ribéry. That's useful play. And it took a touch off the defender, so it will be a corner. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow, take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Anthony. Heung-min Son. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The PSG fans are driving their players on. Surely they can hold out here.
Plenty of support here. Davor Schuke. He's in with a chance. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Frank Rijkaard. And that will do it for this game anyway, and it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their performance?
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Real Madrid taking on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Son. This is Kroos. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Hamšík. Ginola. Now with Ødegaard. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, it would have been a chance, but the run was mistimed. Offside. Frank Rijkaard. Ginola. Anthony. Now with Ginola. Opportunity here. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Ginola! And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, but the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Son. Lam. Moving forward effectively. A Real corner then. Can they get themselves back into the game? Danger still on. Marek Hamšík. Heung-min Son. So on the cusp of the half-time interval, and Real... He's in behind. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Toni Kroos. Owen. Clean challenge. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. So the ball rolling again, and Real left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Lam. Now options are plenty. Iniesta. Now what can they do from here? Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Gianluca Zambrotta. Edwin van der Sar. 30 minutes to go then. Martin Ødegaard. David Ginola. Oh, he's only gone and found the net! What purity of hit! Caught it absolutely perfectly!
Well, as you can see, this catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
Substitution for Real Madrid. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Andriy Shevchenko. On to Bale. Pavel Nedved. Bale. Can he find the right pass? A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Son. Hamšík. Rijkaard. Well, get touched onto the woodwork. Ten minutes to go. Given away by Real Madrid. Well, Real Madrid fans have enjoyed this. A dominant performance, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? They're 1- and 2-touch pass.
And it's opening up. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, just look at the bend he puts on this. It's good technique and perfect placement. That's a top-quality finish.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Gerrard. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid facing Barcelona.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Ødegaard. Ginola. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
Well, back underway, and that should really shake up Barcelona a bit, you would think. Son, Forlan. Promising move from Barcelona. Ginola. Anthony. Real Madrid have given us away. Frankie de Jong. Heung-min Son. Well, patient passing could be the key to bringing themselves level. Well, a goal for Barcelona from the corner here really would change the complexion of the game. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Not a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. Danger averted for now. This could be the equaliser. And a goal here. The keeper unable to prevent it. Barcelona are level.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. Gianluca Zambrotta. Rijkaard. Martin Ødegaard. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. And caught by the keeper. Martin Ødegaard. Now with Ginola. Could be! And the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Emmanuel Petit, Rijkaard, Martin Ødegaard, on to Hamšík, fluency of movement. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Hamšík. Heung-min Son. Marek Hamšík. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Just the clearance that was needed. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high. You're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Charlton. Diego Forlan. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Petit. It's with Hamšík. Now with Ginola. Martin Ødegaard. What can Real do from this position? Ginola. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. 10 minutes left for play. Son. Son. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. De Jong. And so the referee's whistle for full time. Barcelona have lost. I wonder what you made of this.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain especially about the weather. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Martin Ødegaard. And a wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
Zinedine Zidane. David Ginola. Hamšík. And on to Ginola. It's got to be! There it is! And just the ideal start!
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Emmanuel Petit. Good-looking sequence. Pure strike, terrific technique, wondrous.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Zinedine Zidane. Zidane on the ball. Ginola. Excellent defending. Anthony. Ginola. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? They just couldn't play that decisive ball. Ginola. Martin Ødegaard. Return to Ødegaard. And putting paid to the danger. Hamšík. Away by Marquez. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Martin Ødegaard. Son. Marek Hamšík. Deciding to give it to the keeper. Emmanuel Petit. Hamšík. Rijkaard. Frank Rijkaard. David Ginola. Hamšík. They're showing good patience. The clearance from Marquez. Ginola. Intercepted effortlessly. Anthony. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, nothing comes of it. Referee indicates goal kick. And offside by the merest of margins. And not one, but two substitutions here for Real Madrid. Martin Ødegaard. Marek Hamšík. It's with Ødegaard. Son. Nicely timed tackle. Liverpool have it once again. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Marek Hamšík. Level it is. Closing moments here. Can Liverpool find a winner? Now, options are plenty. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity, and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
It's in the game.
And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Gianluca Zambrotta. Kamara. Managed to get it out of there. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Uronen. Antman. Joel Poyanpalo. And in possession, Fredrik Jensen. Plenty of support here. And the danger is averted. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. Sloppy in possession from Real. Ginola. Marek Hamšík. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Can they forge ahead? And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Determined defending. Really inventive stuff from Real here, but quick thinking defensively. Fredrik Jensen. Oliver Antman. Nice looking pass. Bogyan Palu. Great opportunity. The crossbar got in the way. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And he's in. He opted for placement, but it didn't happen for him. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the players on here. Surely they're going to hang on now.
And sloppy in possession from Finland. Joel Poyanpalo. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Anthony. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Possession lost, intercepted. Heung-min Son. Big chance! They'll be disappointed with the way that attack ended. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
This for 2-1. Might it be Mbappe? And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him. Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Martin Ødegaard. It's with Ødegaard. Son. Good-looking ball. It should be! Oh dear, the goal was at his mercy. Tame effort. Rijkaard. What can Real do from this position? Could be! And he didn't hesitate. Good thing too.
Well, he's so quick off his line. That's great goalkeeping, you have to say.
Ginola. Son. Will it be? And it's there for him. Flag raised for offside. Martin Ødegaard. Ginola. Anthony. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw-in. Rabiot. Here's Mbappe. Gianluca Zambrotta. Frank Rijkaard now. Just 10 minutes to go. Dembele. Well, taking on that shot and not missing by much.
Well, that would have been an excellent goal, but it means everything is still up for grabs here. Well, these Real fans are driving their team on to get this equaliser, but time is running out. Will they get another big chance?
Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. This could square the game. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing.
Well, I think everybody knew what was coming, but he hit it so well, didn't he? Nobody could do anything about it. That's a good goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. The emphasis very much on attack. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is not over, and 2 15-minute periods of extra time to come. Well, the ball rolling again here, the first period of extra time, and you've got to wonder to what extent fatigue will play a part in this now. It's been an extremely competitive 90 minutes. A chance to whip it in. Oh, this is looking promising. Kylian Mbappe. France moving the ball forward. Mbappe. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. Rijkaard. And on to Zambrotta. Options in the middle. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Emmanuel Petit. So at the halfway stage in extra time, and 15 more minutes left. Well, the second period of extra time commences. What drama do we have in store for us? Top-class defending. Rabiot, and maybe Rabiot. Ginola, perfectly positioned to take it away. David Ginola, and he's made headway. Still a chance. Well, fantastic reflex action. And it's in, beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid are level.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Mbappe. Well, here they are on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? Can he put them in front? Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory. Opportunity, and a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Martin Ødegaard. Hamšík. Now Son. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Ginola. Cherki. Mbappe. And he's broken free. And up for grabs off the keeper. And they can't quite take advantage in the end. 20 minutes to go in this one. Marek Hamšík. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Ryan Cherki. Mbappe. Rabiot. And a wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
Gianluca Zambrotta. Frank Rijkaard. And on to Ginola. Anthony. Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Ten minutes to go then. David Ginola. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Oh, a vital interception. Mbappe. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Rijkaard. It's with Ødegaard. Ginola. Now with Hamšík. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, the fans are right to expect more. The tempo of their passing was too slow. They were second to the ball too many times and were beaten by the better side today.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Real Madrid against Denmark.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Son. This could be the equaliser. Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? Ginola. Plenty of support here. Anthony. Big chance to get them on terms. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, I have to say, that's a brilliant finish. He wraps his foot around the ball and curls it brilliantly. I'm not sure the keeper could do anything about that.
The ball back with Real now. Ginola, and he's made headway. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
On with the game then. 3-2. What will happen next? Højbjerg. Lindström. Christian Eriksen now. Højbjerg. Real chance. A good and fair challenge. That is that for the first half here. Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first half showing. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? And both hands on it, good goalkeeping. Frank Rijkaard. Anthony. It's with Ødegaard. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. But timely defending when it mattered. Son. Well, not the end result he had in mind.
Well, we know he can hit them from that sort of range, but that was a poor effort in the end.
Christensen. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. So well, he's in here. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, let's see this again. Look at the bend he gets on this. That struck so cleanly. What a good finish.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Højlund. Anthony. And Real's creative tendency. And he might be through here. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And there it is! A goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Eriksen. Højbjerg. Rasmus Højlund. Well, that'll be a free kick. Son. And he clears the danger. Eriksen. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Heung-min Son. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Eriksson. Schulmand. And Højbjerg with it. Zambrotta comes away with the ball. Ginola. Can he take the chance? Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Danger averted for now. And the final whistle is sounded, and not many happy faces in the Danish camp for understandable reasons. This is not the result they were hoping for.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
A Real corner then. Can they get themselves back into the game? And cleared away. Attacking possibilities for Real. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Anthony. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Now, options are plenty. They could level it. This could square the game. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Toure. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Might be onto something with that ball. Can he put them in front? Ball is loose. He's having quite the game for himself. Save after save after save. Martin Ødegaard. Gianluca Zambrotta. It's with Ødegaard. Anthony.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And he saw the situation developing. Toure. Beckham. 5 minutes to go. Martin Ødegaard. Now with Ginola. Still level. Real Madrid continue to look for what could be a winner. Can he find the right pass? Can they forge ahead? And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Yes, Derek, well, it could have gone either way, couldn't it? It was so competitive for much.
This for 2-1. He's got to score! And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot. So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Frank Rijkaard. Hamšík. Antony. Plenty of support here. Ødegaard. On to Rijkaard. This could level it. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, this deserves another look. Just see the bend he gets on the ball. That's a great bit of skill and an excellent goal.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Ryan Cherki. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Martin Ødegaard. Antony. Antony. Now with Ginola. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Opportunity to go ahead. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Antony. Ginola. William Saliba. Rabiot. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? And the save made following the free kick, and he was able to hang on to the ball.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
And so into the final 5 minutes. Cherki. Mbappe with it. Rabiot. Running with the ball confidently. And that will be that. The end of this game and a French defeat. Not what they were hoping for at all, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.